धारी गोपीजन गोपीजन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी गोपीजन वल्लभ जय जय गिरिवरधारी यशोधनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यशोधनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यमुनतीरावनचार्य यमुनतीरावनचारि यमुनतीरा जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya Stotra Shata Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charnar Vinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamutiraye. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Together, Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, Chapter 4 and Text 66. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Text 66. Sattvam Vishuddham Vasudeva Sabditham. Sattvam Vishuddham Vasudeva Sabditham. Yad iyate tatra puman apavritaha. Yadiyate tatra puman apavritaha. Sattve cha tasmin bhagavan vasudevo. Sattve cha tasmin bhagavan vasudevo. Hi adokshajo me manasa vidiyate. Hi adokshajo me manasa vidiyate. Sattvam Vishuddham Vasudeva Sabditham. Yadiyate tatra puman apavritaha. सत्वे च तस्मिन् भगवान् वासुदेवो हि अधोक्षजो मे मनसा विधीयते। Sattvam, existence. Vishuddham, pure. Vasudeva Shabditam, named Vasudeva. Yat, from which. Iyate, appears. Tatra, in that. Puman, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Apavritaha, without any covering. Sattve, in goodness. Cha, and Tasmin, that. Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vasudevaha, Vasudeva, he, certainly. Adokshajaha, who is beyond the senses. Me, my. Manasa, by the mind. Vidiyate, is procured. Translation. The condition of pure goodness, Shuddha Sattva, in which the Supreme Personality of Godhead is revealed without any covering, is called Vasudeva. In that pure state of Supreme Godhead, who is beyond the material senses and who is known as Vasudeva, is perceived by the mind. This purport, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. This text is from Srimad Bhagavatam 4.3.23, spoken by Lord Shiva when he condemned Daksha, the father of Sati, as an opponent of Vishnu, confirms beyond a doubt that Lord Krishna, his name, his fame, his qualities, and everything in connection with his paraphernalia exists in the Shandini Shakti of the Lord's internal potency. So we also read text number 67. Krishne Bhagavata Jnana Samvitera Sara Brahma Jnanadika Sabha Tara Parivara. Translation. The essence of the Samvit potency is knowledge that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is Lord Krishna. All other kinds of knowledge, such as the knowledge of Brahman, are its components. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So we are reading from Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 4, and text number 66, 67, and the continuation is there in 68 also. These three verses are a bit technical, explains about the three different potencies of the Supreme Lord: Sandhini, Samvit, and Hladini Shakti. So in the purport also, Srila Prabhupada is explaining in depth what are the influence of these three Shaktis, energy. So the first one is Sandhini Shakti, the second one is Samvit, and the third is Hladini Shakti. So all the varieties of material creation and the varieties in spiritual world, these two fall under Sandhini Shakti. Like we have 24 elements in this material world, and there are varieties in spiritual world also. All these energies and creation that fall under Sandhini Shakti. And Samvit is the impersonal energy that is found in spiritual creation. That falls under Samvit. For example, Brahman, the light emanating from the Supreme Lord, all that falls under Samvit Shakti. And the internal pleasure potency falls under Hladini Shakti. So Prabhupada is explaining in the continuous 3 shlokas in detail about these 3 energies. And it is also said the Sandhini Shakti, which is perceived by mind as Vasudeva, Paramatma, only when it reaches the Hladini Shakti, we will be able to perceive the relationship between Gopas, Gopis, Radharani, Krishna, and all the Prema Bhakti. Like, to make it simpler, in Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, Krishna is showing his universal form to Arjuna. There in purport, Srila Prabhupada writes that this Vishwarupa is a material form and it is not there in spiritual planet. The universal form which Krishna showed to Arjuna is a material form, and that form is not there in spiritual planet. That is why back in India, you don't see any temple with universal form as the deity. We see Radha Krishna temples, we see Krishna Balaram temples, then we see even Yashoda Krishna, Nanda Baba Krishna, Arjuna and Krishna as Parthasarathi temples. We see all these temples, but we don't see in any temple where devotees worshipping the universal form. Because the universal form is material. That is the Sandhini Shakti. Krishna puts together all his material energy and displayed it to Arjuna. So that form is not eternal. Okay, so generally, one who follows that pathway realizes up to Paramatma. And the Sandhini Shakti is in spiritual world, but not in spiritual planets. It is the impersonal energy of the Lord which is perceived by the yogis. But devotees, they directly approach the Hladini Shakti, which is completely taken care by Radharani. It is explained in shloka number 68. The essence of Hladini potency is love of Godhead. The essence of love of God is emotion, bhava. And the ultimate development of that emotion is mahabhava. So it is technically explained in shloka number 68. So, normal devotees who don't develop that kind of bhava cannot experience in Hladini Shakti. That's what it says. When we go to Vrindavan, we will see even Mahalakshmi, Lakshmi is not allowed inside Vrindavan. Like Lord Shiva has got this Gopeshwar Mahadev temple in Vrindavan. So Lord Shiva wanted to experience the pastimes of Gopas and Gopis and Lord Krishna in different grooves of Vrindavan. So Lord Shiva, he wanted to witness the pastimes, he wanted to be part of the pastimes, he wanted to serve those Leela. So when Lord Shiva went there, two gopis, Lalita and Vishakha, they stopped Lord Shiva from entering into that Rasa Mandali, Ras Leela place. They stopped Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva said, why am I not allowed? I am one of the three controllers of this world. Why I am not allowed? So the gopis very humbly said, O Mahadev, Lord Shiva, please forgive us. We cannot allow you inside. Unless you get a gopi's body, we can't allow you inside. So Lord Shiva, he went, took bath in that Vrindavan Kund and meditated for a very long time. And at the end of his meditation, Lord Shiva attained Gopi's body. And now Lord Shiva thought, okay, now I have become a Gopi. So he got a name. Shiva became Shivani. That is the Gopi form of Lord Shiva. Shivani, a beautiful female form. Then Lord Shiva tried to enter that pastime place, the grooves of Vrindavan. Lalita and Vishakha, they both came very humbly, told Lord Shiva, now you please be the security, we will go inside. And they made Lord Shiva be the security there. And they went inside for the pastimes. So you see, in this particular Leela, even Lord Shiva could not enter. In the same way, if we go to Vrindavan, one among the 12 forests, there is one forest called Bhandiravan. Bhandiravan is the place where Radharani and Bhagwan Krishna, very secretly they got married. So somehow Lakshmi Devi heard, So Lakshmi Devi had this complaint with Narayan, with Lord, that you are never spending time with me. You all the time go with devotees, your people, your followers, your bhaktas. You're all the time with your devotees, you don't spend time with me. And Lakshmi Devi had this complaint. So Narayan said, okay, now we both are alone, there is no one there. Narayan is resting on the snake bed, Ananta. And Lakshmi Devi is serving the lotus feet of Narayan. So Narayan told Lakshmi, we both are alone now, nobody else is there to see us. You can open your heart, you can speak whatever you want. I am ready to listen to you completely, I will spend time with you. Then Lakshmi asked, who said we are alone? Please turn back and see. There is one person with 1,000 head and 2,000 eyes staring at us. Who's that? Yeah, Ananta. Who said we are alone? We are never alone. You are all the time serving with devotees. And what is that relationship between you and the devotees? They say it's so sweet. And gopis are the topmost of your devotees. So Lakshmi Devi thought she will go to Vrindavan and understand the intimate dealings, relationship between Lord Krishna and the gopis. So Lakshmi Devi came to Bhandiravan. At the entrance of Bhandiravan, the gopis went and blocked Lakshmi Devi and said, "You are not allowed inside Vrindavan." Lakshmi Devi was shocked. "I am Mahalakshmi, the consort of Narayana. We manage the entire creation, annihilance, everything we do. And who are you people to stop us?" Then Lakshmi got little angry. So gopis got scared. "Oh, we made a mistake." So they ran to Radharani and explained the situation. "Lakshmi had come and you have told us we should not allow anybody. Some few years back we stopped Lord Shiva also. In the same understanding we stopped Mahalakshmi also." Radharani said, "What you have done is correct. Mahalakshmi cannot enter Vraja Bhumi, Vrindavan. Mahalakshmi is in Aishwarya Bhava. But you go, very politely explain this to Mahalakshmi." So the gopis went back to Mahalakshmi and said, "Oh great madam, you can't enter here because you are in all Aishwarya Bhava. Only if you have full Prema Bhava you can enter." And that was a new information for Mahalakshmi. That in the whole 14 planetary system which she created, there is a particular village where she can't enter. She was not allowed to enter. So Mahalakshmi sat in the hot sun, meditating. Somehow she wanted to attain the form of gopi. And she was in deep meditation, and Radharani felt very bad. So Radharani sent her gopis to make a nice roof and temple so that she will be protected from sun. So even today when we go to Bhandiravan in Vrindavan, on the outskirts you will see one isolated Mahalakshmi temple. Even Narayana is not there. Only Mahalakshmi sitting alone and meditating. And she wants to get Gopi's body so that she can enter Vrindavan. So surprised. Lord Shiva was not allowed entry. Lakshmi was not allowed inside. And there are many stories, even Yamaraj was not allowed inside. But we devotees easily go to Vrindavan and come back. So it is all very special, Prabhupada's mercy that we are able to witness. So the entire Leela, it is completely managed by the Hladini Shakti. So one day, Lord Shiva asked Bhagavan Krishna, he asked Krishna, "My dear Lord, I have a doubt in Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita you say, Ekamshena stito Jagat. You maintain the entire 14 planetary system with one fragmental portion of your energy." There are many shlokas in Bhagavad Gita which says Ekamshena stito Jagat. Then there is one more, the spark of the splendor. I just manage the whole creation with a tiny fragmental portion of my energy. So Lord Shiva asked, if you are using a very small fragmental portion of your energy to maintain these 14 planetary systems, what are you doing with your rest of the energy? You must have got so much. What are you doing? Krishna smilingly told Shiva, I am using that to all play with gopas and gopis. Anandamayo bhyasad. I don't have any job in 14 planetary systems, but still I do something so that people follow. Otherwise everybody will become lazy. That's why I do little bit. Otherwise I don't have any job. The 99% of my energy, I utilize that in playing with gopas and gopis. So, sometimes these wonderful devotees of Vrindavan, they overpower Krishna. In Nectar of Devotion, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, there is a joke. There is one chapter explaining Hasya, in Krishna Leela, all the jokes in Krishna Leela. So one day Krishna taunted a gopi, mocked a gopi, saying that, "You are so beautiful." Her name is Padma or something like that. "Hey Padma, you are so beautiful that there is no difference between you and a monkey." Krishna was taunting that gopi. "You are so beautiful that there is no difference between you and a monkey." The gopi said, "Yes, my lord, yes, Krishna, there is no difference between me and a monkey." Then she came walking close to Krishna and she went back and said, "There is a difference, it is 4 feet. So what does that mean? She was taunting Krishna back that you are the monkey. So, gopis and gopas, they had that thing, where they can boss Krishna. So in Bhandiravan, another beautiful pastime happened. Krishna always, changes his form and always scares gopis. And in Raval, when Radharani was 3-year-old, she was an amazing cook. One day she cooked a feast for Durvasa Muni. So sage Durvasa gave a very special blessings to Radharani. This particular sage is anger personified. He will curse people, he never blesses people. In the entire creation, Durvasa had blessed only 2 people. One is Kunti and another is Radharani. So when Radharani was 3-year-old, Durvasa blessed Radharani with 2 blessings. One is, you will not repeat the same preparation. You will be cooking and every day you will make newer and newer preparation. You will never repeat the same preparation. In our temples, all paneer, same thing, repeating again and again. So Radharani got the special blessings that, she always makes newer and newer items. She will never repeat. And the second blessing is, the taste will increase every day. It will be better than the previous day. She got like special blessings, and somehow Yashoda Mata got this information that Radharani is blessed by Durvasa, and she was just 3-year-old and she makes amazing preparation. So one day, Yashoda Maya sent a message to Radharani's mother Kalindi and told, "Send your daughter, I heard she is blessed by Durvasa and she makes amazing preparations. Send your daughter, let her cook for my son Krishna." Then Radharani became so happy. At the age of 3, she went to cook for Krishna. It was such an amazing delicacies. Everybody loved. So immediately Mother Yashoda became so happy. Applied turmeric in the palm of Radharani. It's some old tradition. Applied turmeric in the palm of Radharani and said, "I promise you, in future you will become my daughter-in-law." Radharani also became so happy and she was blushing. Her face turned pink. She was so shy. She ran away. And people seeing that turmeric in her palm and everybody is making fun of her. "Radharani, you got engaged and this and that." And internally Radharani was very happy. But one person was not happy about this marriage proposal. Who's that person? No. One person was not very happy about the marriage proposal. Any guess? Krishna. Krishna is not happy because Krishna didn't want to marry Radharani. So he called this, this 9 planets in the astrological chart. We have astrological chart. You have that Rahu Ketu, what you call the dragon head, dragon tail, the two troublemaking the planets. So Krishna called these two planets and said, go and stand in wrong position in her horoscope, so that our horoscopes doesn't match. Krishna didn't want to marry Radharani because he wanted to keep Radharani in viraha, separation. That is the highest form of devotion. So Lord made such an arrangement that the horoscope didn't match. So the whole marriage proposal was dropped. And Radharani became so angry. So in Bhandiravan, Radharani one day appeared and brought heavy torrential rain. And Nanda Baba is holding Krishna in one side, and other side he is grazing 9 lakh calves. And suddenly Radharani appeared in the form of Vanadurga, like the goddess of forest. And she told Nanda Baba, why are you struggling? You take care of the cows. I will bring your son back home. And Nanda Maharaj became so happy, thanked, the goddess, okay, take care of my son. Then if you go to Bhandiravan, you can see that old paintings where Radharani is beating Krishna. How dare, you made this arrangement so that our horoscopes doesn't match. And Radharani started beating Krishna. Krishna is getting all the beatings from Radharani. So, Kladini Shakti is the special prema bhav potency where sometimes the devotees take an upper hand, and they are controlled and ruled by devotees. In Mahabharata, there is a beautiful, nice instance where Arjuna is sitting on the chariot and Krishna is driving the chariot. And Arjuna is like in the middle of battlefield and his people are dying, and sometimes the hand of Kauravas, they are becoming powerful, and sometimes Pandavas are winning, and sometimes Kauravas are becoming victorious. So Arjuna was in deep, he was disturbed. Then Arjuna told Krishna, take the chariot towards right. So Krishna is turning the chariot towards right. Arjuna is telling, no, Krishna, right, towards the right. And Krishna is saying, yes, I am turning towards the right only. No, Krishna, it is right. And Arjuna became angry, and Arjuna is standing on a higher pedestal and he was fighting. Arjuna gave one kick to Krishna. I am telling you right, and still you are turning left. Then Krishna said, Arjuna, you are mistaken, you are disturbed. I am turning right only. Maybe you want me to turn left, I will turn left. Then Arjuna realized, in that heat of the argument and in the middle of battlefield, I made a mistake. I kicked Krishna, Then he saw Krishna is riding the horses, controlling the horses, riding the chariot, holding the whip in his hand, the lash whip in his hand. And actually he is not beating the horses, just making noise up in the sky. You can make sound, you can produce sound with the whip. And he was just making noise so that the horses get scared and they move. But he was not beating. A charioteer can beat the horses, but he is not doing. Arjuna is not supposed to kick Krishna, but he did. Sometimes when things are so smooth, we are all wonderful devotees. When there is enough prasad, enough rest, everything is favorable, we are wonderful devotees. Nice tilaka, we go, Hare Krishna Prabhu, what service can I do for you? But the real test is when situations are unfavorable, when situations are demanding, at that time rendering service in a very pleasant mood, that's a real challenge. And tests will be like that. Alright? So when situations were little tense, Arjuna lost his composure. He was very disturbed, and he kicked Krishna. So we can see in Ramayana, Mahabharata and Puranas, the wonderful devotees, like Bhagavatam we have Jatabharata, He was all alone in the jungle. Amazing lesson of humility we can learn from Jatabharata. What is that lesson? An ordinary person trying to behave extraordinary is ego. And an extraordinary person trying to be very ordinary, simple, is humility. We all fall in the first category. We are just normal, simple devotees. But many times we try to do things in such a way so that people will think that I am a great person. Like in our temple, on the weekdays, not much devotees, and afternoon arati will be going on for the lordships. Hardly 1 or 2% will be there because everybody is busy. Gone for book distribution, gone for preaching. Morning Mangalarti till morning programs, devotees are there. Then the devotees come in the evening. And Saturday and Sunday there is a full packed house full. So when Pujari does the afternoon arati, we can see in our temple, I'm talking about our temple, he just finishes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, finishes the arati in 10 minutes. On Sunday, the arati goes on and on and on. Whole slow motion it goes. Right? Why? People are watching me. Right? So, somehow we devotees, we have learned this art of expressing ego in a very humble manner. We have learned all the tricks. Right? But Bhavagrahi Janardana, Krishna sees the consciousness. Like a student is going to his university and studies and things like that. How do we know whether that student had studied properly or not? How do we check whether he had studied properly or not? The exams, whatever the tests, In the same way, how does the material nature knows whether I am chanting my rounds properly, whether I am doing in the regulative principles properly, whether I am reading Prabhupada's book properly? How does the material nature test us? It will give small problems, challenges, and at the time, whatever we express, that is our real consciousness. When the situations corner us, challenge us, when we are under heavy pressure, and at that time if we are able to express this thing, amazing Leela there in Ramayana. You all know that Ravana's younger brother, Vibhishan came and joined Ram's party. That was a helping hand. Because Vibhishana will tell Ram and Lakshman, this particular demon, he has this secret talent. He has got that hidden talent. You fight him like this. You kill him before sunset. You kill him with the fiery weapon. You use the weapon of water. In this way, Vibhishana was giving different ideas, and that was very helpful for Ram. And suddenly, one Herculeus, mammoth, huge giant walked inside the battlefield. Very huge guy. Then Lakshmana asked Vibhishana, Vibhishana, who is this demon? We don't know about his, who's this? We don't have any information. Then Vibhishana told, my dear Lakshmana, and somehow you should kill him. He will stand like a wall in front of Ravana. Unless you drop him dead, you can never reach Ravana. Do something and kill this demon. And Lakshmana said, I have never heard about this demon. And look at him. He's constantly chanting some prayers he's chanting. What is that he is chanting? Then Vibhishana said, Lakshmana, he is chanting Ram's name. He's chanting Ram, Ram, Ram. Lakshmana said, then he is not a demon. He is a devotee. How can I kill him? But Lakshmana, you have to do that. Because unless you kill him, you cannot go closer to Ravana. He will protect Ravana at any cost. He's a very loyal servant of Ravana. Maybe he's a devotee, but he's a very loyal servant of Ravana. You have to drop him dead. Then Lakshmana said, that's not possible. I will not do it. You have to do it. If you want to win the battle, save Mother Sita, you have to kill this person. How will I kill him? He's chanting Ram's name. Then Vibhishana gave an idea. You please wait. Aim at him. He will be chanting Ram's name continuously, and in between he will take a break. When he takes a break for breathing, you shoot your arrow and drop him dead. So Lakshmana was aiming at him and he was chanting Ram, 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 and somewhere he stopped to take a breath. Lakshmana shot an arrow and this huge giant fell down dead, screaming Ram's name. Then Lakshmana asked, Vibhishana, who is that exactly? Then Vibhishana said, my dear Lord, he was my son. Then Lakshmana asked, then why did you do that? Vibhishana said, I am 100% confident by the arrows you have shot him, he will definitely attain the spiritual planet. I am a sinner, still staying here in this material world. So Ram came and embraced Lakshmana and said, there is nothing I can repay for the devotion you have showed. So in this third energy, Shandini, Samvit and Hladini Shakti, sometimes the devotees take an upper hand in that relationship. Ram need a bridge to cross the ocean, whereas Hanuman could go in one jump. So does that mean Hanuman is more powerful than Ram? Right? So in the Leelas, they were given an upper hand. So here, Radharanis and Gopis rule Krishna. And Krishna loves to be controlled by Radharani and Gopis. And only in that, Prabhupada writes, we can develop Bhava and Mahabhava. So these three verses are very, very technical verses of Chaitanya Charitamrita, explaining the three different energies, Shandini, Samvit and Hladini Shakti. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any question, any comments? Hare Krishna. Grantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Hare Krishna.